You've got a skill that people will pay for, and you have been giving it away for years. But every coach says that you should start a page, you should post, and you don't even know what you will say. Well, I have helped over 4,000 people earn from what they already know, including Tolu, a construction expert in the UK who had the skill but no idea where to begin. Maybe just like you. In this video, I will show you why posting more was never going to fix it and what was actually keeping you stuck. Now, the actual method for actually building this is for you to understand how to properly position yourself. And I have curated 5 examples of real people just like you who were my students and are now doing consistent income from their coaching business. I have it in the free positioning playbook. You'll find the link below. Come back after you have downloaded this, because the next part in this video is why this has to happen before you ever think of making your first post. A lot of professionals with lots of knowledge who wants to monetize their knowledge have bought courses, or you've gone to programs where the coaches tell you, you just need to post more. You just need to be more visible. You just need to show up more online. Well, let me bust your problem. Your problem is not that you are not visible. Your problem is that you are unplaceable, because it is not about the volume. It is about the remembrance. What can people point to you and say you are doing? Who do people call you? Your target audience, the people that you are relating with in your community. What do they say you are, or who? You see, I keep saying what or who. It's because it is very important, and I'll show you. Now, a lot of people equate being visible to having more reach, thinking if you post more and get on more platforms and more people see you, it will definitely translate to more sales for you. That is not correct. Not correct, because when you are unplaceable, you will, yes, more people will see you, more people will hear what you're doing, but they will not be able to attribute the results that you can give to them, the knowledge that you want to pass across to them. What is the results that it will give to them? So it is very important that before you solve the reach problem, if you think you have a reach problem, before you solve that problem, you must solve your placeability problem. Can people remember what you do and the exact results that you give to your clients? I'll give you an example. Imagine having a box of tools just like this, and you have several tools in it, but you just need one tool, and you know that this one tool is the answer to your problem. That thing that you want to do, it is only this one tool that will do it. If you go into all of this box, but you do not recognize the tool you want, and the tool is not labeled, how are you going to dip your hand into the box and pick out the exact tool that you have? It is the same way where when you are in an industry and everybody is describing themselves the same way without attaching your authority, who you are, what you are, and the results that you give to your audience. When you don't attach it to who you are like a tool placed with so many other tools in a box. That box is your industry. That box is your niche, where you have so many other people doing similar things to what you do. It will be difficult for people to bring you out if you are not properly labeled with the right lighting. So it doesn't matter how visible you are. The visibility without them being able to place you with the right label, saying this is who you are, this is the result you give to people, is nothing. So the first mistake that a lot of new coaches make is that they go ahead and start working on their visibility, and then they are doing this and doing that, and and at the end of the day, you are visible, you have followers, but you're not seeing any result. You have to know you have to know that the number of followers that you have does not determine how successful you will be as a coach. I just have to tell you that because there are people with millions of followers that try to launch digital products, they try to launch knowledge products, and nobody buys from them. Yes, because you see, the way you sell a physical product is different from the way you will sell a knowledge product. Now, let me give you another example to buttress this point. How do you test if what you have is a visibility problem or a positioning problem? Which is, positioning problem is what you have when you are not placeable and people cannot say exactly who and what you are and the results that you give to your clients. So take, for example, if we have these two people, I'll call this person A, and then we have this person B. Now, person A has, everybody can identify this person as the tax doctor for SMEs doing upwards of $100,000 per annum. But this person B is known as a tax expert, an accountant, bookkeeper, operations expert, because again, they understand the books and everything. You also understand structure because you have structured several businesses. You know that most times, people in this category, they also have all of this other knowledge. And this is usually the problem of professionals who have done a lot. So if what you're trying to do, for example, is take your career knowledge, the thing you have been doing for the past 10 years, 15 years, and you think you want to turn that into a coaching program, there is a very high likelihood that you know a lot of things, you are experienced in a lot of things, and this is currently a major problem for you. It could be the reason why you don't even know how to position yourself. Right now, it is a problem when you now start posting content on social media and you are posting accounting content today, and then tomorrow you post about taxes, and then another day you're talking about structuring for SMEs, and then even though they seem related to you because they are all within your knowledge, people will be finding it difficult to place you. For example, if this coach A and this coach B, for example, has a mutual acquaintance who is at an event and someone asks them, oh, I have a business who needs a coach to help them with their taxes and how to do this, do that. Who do you think this person will remember, coach A or coach B? Who exactly will be the first recommendation that this person C will make? Is it coach A or coach B? If you will agree with me, you would say that this person will automatically pick coach A because they have seen several of coach A's content always about who they are. I am a tax doctor for SMEs doing upwards of $100,000 per annum. Everybody knows this is who they are. Everybody. And then this person says, now attaches the result. So meaning that when we are talking about positioning, you want to talk about who you are and you want to talk about the result. Because after you are now a tax doctor helping this type of businesses, what is the results that you give to them? Is it tax savings? And then this person, part of the positioning could then be, I help, SMEs doing upwards of 100K to get a tax saving of at least 30%, or more. You see how specific that is again. to who you are and the results that you are giving to your clients. I need you to do a quick exercise right now. Go and talk to 3 of your friends, family, acquaintances, and ask them to tell you who they think you are. Don't put words in their mouths. Make sure that they introduce you by themselves. Do it. Don't forget to do it. Write it down right now so that immediately you finish watching this video, you can go ahead and do that. Ask them, who do you think I am as a coach? You've been seeing me expressing myself, in this new business that I'm trying to create as a coach. How would you describe me? What is the exact results that you think I give to people? If the 3 of them come back to you with different answers, it means your placeability is having a problem and you have a bad positioning. But if the 3 of them come back to you and they all give you the same answer or very, very similar answer, I mean very tight similarity, it then means that your positioning is great and you can go ahead to work on your visibility. Now, let's talk about amplification, because when you are working on visibility strategies that you may have right now, and maybe that's what you're doing, what it is essentially doing for you is it is amplifying your voice. Whatever it is you have doing right now is what it is putting out there. It is what people are saying more of. Now, you want to ask yourself, what I have right now that is being amplified, is it singular enough? When I say singular, I mean, is it specific enough that somebody will be able to say, this is the one thing she does for our audience, and this is the results that she gives to them? Is it singular and specific enough that people remember, even when they don't remember your brand name, they remember you by what you do, such that they can describe you and say, do you know that lady that does this? That lady that is saying this, even when they don't remember your brand name. Because you know that they can remember your brand name, but they don't know exactly what you do for them. They can say, oh, that's brand. I'm not really sure what she does. Oh, I think she helps businesses to something around accounting, taxing, and all of that. That's not good enough. You are not building a business set up to grow, a coaching business that will grow at the level that you really want it to grow. If when people remember your brand, all they can say is, I think that it is better for them to remember the results that you give to people, and they don't remember your branding, because by the time they remember the results, it's easier for them to say, oh, yes, I remember a brand name now, but this is what she does. She's an expert at it. I want you to do another exercise. I want to give you another exercise now, so that before you go ahead to make any post, you will do that exercise to be sure whether you are ready to start putting more effort, to start spending more money and putting more resources on visibility strategies, or what you need to do is sort out your positioning. Every post that you make on any social media where you're presenting yourself must be able to answer 3 questions. Now, the problem, the person, and the outcome. When you want to, your post, pass it through these 3 questions. If for everything, everywhere you express on social media, for every post that you put out that is meant to be a conversion post, if you are not able to answer the question of what is the problem I am solving, who is the person I am solving this problem for, and what is the outcome, and this answer is not the same every time that you do it, it means that your positioning is not as it should be. You don't have the right positioning yet. The third point we'll be talking about in this video is, how do you then position properly? How? It is by using what I call the authority formula. There is another video dedicated to the authority formula. It is linked below this video, or you'll see it on the screen as you watch this right now. You will be able to learn more about the authority formula in that video. So I will just, talk about it briefly in this video so you understand how everything comes together. Now, when we're talking about the authority formula, it has 3 elements, and I'm going to do it in form of a table. Pardon my artistic capabilities. What I'm trying to draw here is a stool. So just take it like that. On this stool, we have what I call the arts. And then we have your evidence. And then we have the credibility. You see, for this tool to stand very well and not be shaking, you must possess all of these 3 things, because it is what gives you the proper positioning. When you have your heart, meaning that you are passionate, you take out that thing that makes you passionate about the results that you are trying to get for your target audience, and then you bring out your evidence, meaning what are the specific results that you have gotten in the past for people or for yourself on that particular passion. And then what proves your credibility? What is that thing that will make people to trust you? Let me tell you something about trust and visibility. It is not how many times people hear about you, or you are working on your visibility strategies and you are very visible. People know you, know your brand name. They can remember your brand name. But it doesn't automatically translate to trust. Because if they don't see your credibility, what makes you credible for the one thing, that one result that they can place you for and say, oh, this is the results that this person gets for people. Can you see that? They will not be able to transfer their trust to you, no matter how popular you are, no matter how many followers you have, no matter how many times they see you, because you are posting 100 times a day. So it is not about visibility for you first. It is about getting the right positioning by ensuring that your heart, because the authority formula is a 3-part formula, which consists of the heart, the evidences, which are the results, specific results that you have in that thing, and what you have to prove your credibility. Again, please link the video below to watch me teach the authority formula and how to break down all of these 3 things and create a proper positioning statement for yourself. Now, this is the honestness question for you. Because once you can say what you do in one line and understand what your positioning should be, what do you actually charge for it? And how do you get the first person to say yes? I have made one video that walks you through the whole part. Your skill to positioning to paying clients for people exactly where you are at this moment. It is the clearest 25 minutes video that you will watch on this subject. So I want you to find somewhere on the screen where I have linked the video and go ahead and watch it right now.